She heard that something strange was hovering in the sky when she sees this. A woman captured a shocking video from one of her outdoor surveillance cameras. After hearing the rumors that a strange object was spotted near Fort Myers Beach in Florida, she angled her camera towards the sky when she captures this.
Guys, here it is again, the Fort Myers Beach UFO over the beach appearing on the webcam. Wasn't there, and then now it is there right after a big lightning strike situation. You can see a little dot pattern that looks like some kind of structure on the object. So that kind of struck me as really interesting when I noticed it, because it kind of starts to confirm that it's some kind of, you know, intelligently made object rather than just some anomaly.
As soon as lightning strikes from above the clouds, what looks like this strange floating object can be seen with multiple lights simply hovering there. The object then suddenly disappears, only to reappear again after the heavy thunderstorm, as if whatever this is being intercepted by the lightning and revealing it. Other people from the area also spotted this same strange object in the sky during that thunderstorm in Fort Myers. What exactly is going on in Florida that these things are monitoring them?
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
What the hell?
As Oliver looks inside the bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing inside the room. Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look. But whatever was standing there seems to have just disappeared. What makes this footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat. So if you don't know, across the world, countless people have reported seeing a being known as the, quote, Hat Man. Although some claim to have seen the apparition while fully awake, the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence? Let me know what you think.
Happy birthday, dear Bricky.
Happy birthday
to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
and many more.
Right.
Woo! Almost.
Whoa. All right, Jackie.
I'm taking for
Oh, forgot. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the details. All right, here, honey. The girl's got to have a present. This is from me. Yeah.
Did you know? How cute. Should we cut the cake?
Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can.
Please tell me so.
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can, just come visit me, okay? Okay.
Shut up. No way. That has not worked. That has not worked.
The following video is from a woman who was out doing her normal exercise routine and recording herself. It wasn't until afterwards that she started reviewing her footage that she realized something completely horrifying. Something was behind her, watching her. Watch the woods behind her as she's exercising and you'll see it. But the question remains is, what was it? Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Rianne Maldonado recently sent me a very strange video that is like something right out of a horror movie. Now, Rianne works as a psychic medium, so she is no stranger to the paranormal or the supernatural. But one day, while her family is relaxing at home and watching TV, something happens that even freaks her out. Rianne says that her two youngest daughters have taken an interest in hairstyling, so they will often have their styling mannequins downstairs. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
They sell it all independently, something quite natural. Everything makes sense. And you're going up what they call the bridge. You're doing this outing, and this is good. And the next one, well, it's not quite as good. It didn't quite make sense to you, but, you know, you've already paid for the next one, so you do that one.
The bridge, it's a metaphor. Your spirituality, your relationship to others. The person is supposed to become more able as they go up the bridge. And then there are the torpedoes operating faith and faithfulness and spiritual being. That's the soul of the person.
No one in the room even notices as the creepy head of the styling mannequin seems to just slowly turn to look at the family. But it doesn't stop there. The head not only turns, but seems to slowly glance back and forth to take a good look around. Finally, the mannequin head makes such a rapid movement that even the entire family notices. And understandably, they just kind of freak right out.
Here's clip 2. My little girl jumped off the couch, ran over to me. I'm frantically telling my husband, oh my God, she just looked at me. My daughter's covering her mouth. I'm like, oh my God. He's looking behind, there's nothing there. I'm covering my face like, oh my God, I cannot believe this happened. And now I'm gesturing at the living room camera, saying, get your phone. You've got to look at this. You've got to look at that footage.
Rianne Maldonado tells me that they checked behind the couch and the counter, but they found nothing to explain the strange movements of the mannequin head. So just what is happening here?
While driving home from a family dinner, a couple sees something unexplainable. They drive back to the stretch of road known to be haunted and capture a floating body on camera. Local legend speaks of conquistador soldiers being tied to the trees. If you notice the body, it's wearing tights, the same the soldiers wore in those days.
Polish YouTuber Leviathan says that he's recently been hearing the horrifying wails and screeches of some unknown creature coming from deep within the woods near his house. And then, one night, the unexplained screeches can be heard coming from somewhere a lot closer. the barn, just 100 feet from his house. Leviathan and his friend head out to investigate, recording as they go, getting closer and closer to the barn. It did not go well. A loud bang can be heard as something falls hard to the floor. When Leviathan looks up, the terrifying face of a pale creature with glowing eyes can be seen looking right back at him. The two friends run from the barn in terror. To this day, YouTuber Leviathan says he has no idea just what he captured on camera.
He heard footsteps on the roof, but one night they stopped right above it. A man named Ricardo from Mexico was abruptly woken up every night by the sounds of someone or something walking on the roof or in the ceiling. Something can be heard moving around on the roof which isn't accessible for a normal person. He then explains how he's terrified and has been getting no sleep whatsoever.
Me dicen que es una bruja, que es algo que me viene siguiendo. De hecho, no puedo ni dormir.
A few nights later, it decides to visit him directly.
Son las 1:25 de la mañana. Desperté porque empecé a escuchar ruidos afuera de mi cuarto. Tengo que ir a asomar a ver qué hay. Oh, chingada, voy a dormir otro día, no aguanto.
He hears something knocking on the door, but when he opens it, there's no one there. Could it be that by opening the door, he has just welcomed this entity into his home? She explains that her friend often experiences paranormal events around her house, like hearing voices and seeing things move on their own, and she has no idea as to what caused it. On one night, she's home alone sleeping in her bed with her dogs, when suddenly she's woken up to the sound of scratching at her door and decides to record it. This is what she captures.
So I just woke up at like 2:50 a.m. and I'm fucking freaking out because I just heard scratching at my door, which usually doesn't scare me because it's probably my dogs, but I let them sleep in my bed tonight because it's freezing outside, like the middle of winter, but my door does not scratch, and it's currently a bit open because what the fuck? No, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that. What the fuck? No. I do not fuck with this. This is not something. Literally no one home. This is my pantry. Literally no one fucking home. This is so fucked up. I cannot stress this enough. There's no one fucking home. What the? Oh my god.
The bedroom door opens by itself, and when she looks around the house, a figure can be seen hiding behind a chair in the living room, which she doesn't seem to notice at the time, but until we receive some more updates, this remains a mystery. The scariest thing lurking in the woods is other humans. Grizzly Gaz is an experienced camper who was camping in a forest one night cooking dinner when suddenly someone creeps up on him unnoticed.
And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light. I shit my pants. This is Martin anyway. I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak, so...
Just some random creep.
The stranger seemed friendly, but the camper quickly felt a strong feeling to get out of there.
The more I think about it, the stranger it gets. Fed that lad, talking about life and how he got to where he is and drugs and whatnot, and then turned round to cut some firewood up. And when I turned back round, he'd gone, scanned about, and he was just walking off into darkness. So I said, "See you later, pal." He went, yeah, see ya," and just left. The fact that he just left without saying no has put the EBGBs up me, because I'm going to tell his mates there's a guy camping out with a load of filming equipment. I don't want to be having to fight off a load of smackheads at 3 o'clock in the morning.